So people want to know what happens when one of them passes away. And I guess maybe a lot of people aren't familiar that as far as death certificates are concerned, the crematory or the funeral home, they're the one that actually order death certificates for you.
They do. They do. And typically they'll order two types. There's your death certificate, which has cause of death, and then the one that has no cause of death, sometimes referred to as sanitized and unsanitized.
I refer to them as short form and long form. Yeah. But you actually, when you order death certificates, you need both types, because if we're going to do a probate for somebody, we need the short form, no cause of death. When it comes to filing an insurance claim for life insurance, you need one with the cause of death.
With the cause of death, absolutely.
Yeah. You know, the other thing is, I'm kind of been surprised over the years at how many people call me and say, Tom, you know, my mom has passed away, and I Googled it, and I see the law says that I must put her will on deposit within 10 days. Is that true?
Yes, that is a popular question.
So it actually is true. The law says that when somebody passes away, whoever has possession of their original will is required to put it on deposit with the probate court within 10 days of the date of death. But realistically, if you're late on that, nobody's going to care.
You're absolutely right.
And then when parents pass away, you know, mom and dad are both alive and one of them passes away, usually their home is in both names. So what do they need to do then?
So then what needs to happen is that the death certificate for the deceased spouse needs to be recorded in the county where the property is located. And then automatically that information updates to show the surviving spouse is the owner of the property. That's
right. So recording your deceased spouse's death certificate clears the title, puts it in the survivor's name only. By the way, that will also get the survivor an additional widow or widower's exemption, a savings on real estate taxes. So there's that little bit of a bonus.
It is.
And also, if you are if you're a surviving spouse, you can get a $255 burial benefit from Social Security.
You do. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah, you know, I've been a lawyer for 40 years, and guess what? 40 years ago, it was still $255.
No increase for inflation.
It's not going, that doesn't go very far. But those are things that do need to be done. Now, we've got a booklet on, I forgot, the name of that booklet is...
What to do when a loved one has passed away. And it's a great booklet because it's almost in the form of a checklist. And the font's very big, easy to read, plain language, but it's a step 1, step 2, the steps you can take.
You know, I've forgotten about that booklet, and we have all our booklets out front of the lobby, but I went out there the other day and I was getting ready to meet with a client. He pulled that booklet out. He goes, hey, Tom, right here, I see that I got a Social Security burial benefit. Kind of reminded me that we have that booklet, and that's in the booklet.
It's in there. It's in there. Great information in it. So, you know, if any listener out there is wondering what the next steps are, we'd be happy to talk to you and send you the booklet. Like I said, it's like a checklist.
What to do when a loved one dies. We also have a booklet on easy ways to avoid probate. We have a booklet on how to protect your life savings from nursing homes. And you can call the Olsen Law Group 24/7 and request those booklets, because even if we're not here, you can leave a voicemail. That phone number, 407-423-5561. That's our main phone number. And by the way, you can also text to that main phone line, 407-423-5561, or go to our website, olsenlawgroup.com. And on your smartphone, it's pretty cool because the website is set up that throughout it, whenever you see a phone number, you can call it, punch a button to text it or call it. Each of the lawyers have their own page, including attorney Holley Knapik. And on your page, Holley, there's 3 big red buttons. One says call Holley, one is text Holley, and one is email Holley.
And you know what? It works really well. I have to say, I do get emails. When you hit the call button, I receive the phone calls. So it does work.
You know, I love texting with people, both clients and leads. And when you're texting on your phone, I got these big thumbs, like this one letter at a time. Okay. All right. I watch my kids do the texting, and they're like
speed demons.
Yes. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how. I mean, on my smartphone, I've even made the buttons bigger, and I can't go fast. But when we're texting from our office phones, we're using our keyboards. Very convenient.
It makes it easy.
Yeah. Hey, folks, thank you for listening today. We do so much appreciate your great calls and questions. My name is Tom Olsen. The name of the show is Olsen on Law.